Good afternoon, baseball fans. A hearty welcome here to Jack Hackman Field here in Marshfield. We get set for some non-conference baseball. It is Columbus Catholic and Rib Lake going head-to-head in a Merriwood versus Cloverbelt matchup. Just an audio test right now, just an audio test. First pitch still scheduled for 4:30 on Zaleski Sports. Good afternoon, baseball fans. We send a hearty welcome here to Jack Hackman Field here in Marshfield. It is a non-conference game between two undefeateds in Division 4. It is the Columbus Catholic Dons with a perfect 6-0 start to their season, taking on the Rib Lake Redmen, who are sitting at 7-0. Both teams atop their conferences. The Dons atop the Clover Belt East, the Redmen atop the Merrillwood North. Both teams looking to seize a conference championship this year, and also looking on their way to maybe make a trip to Appleton later on in a couple of months' time. Or literally about a month and a half from now, I guess it would be, when we get to state baseball. Season flying by already. He's going to be putting a lot of baseball in a very short amount of time over the next 5-6 weeks, where we can get to playoff time. Again, Mike Wendland here. Glad to be with you guys this afternoon, early evening, as we get set here from Hackman Field. Again, dimensions 320 down the line, 367 to the gaps, 385 dead center, that high fence. As we inch our way closer and closer to first pitch, of course, we'll have our national anthem before that as well. So that being said, let's take a look at our starting lineups. We'll start with the visitors from Rib Lake in the maroon jerseys, burgundy, however you want to describe, white pants, white numbers. And leading off for Rib Lake is going to be their shortstop, number 10, sophomore Talon Sheethauer. Batting second at third base, number 7, Andrew Woody. He is a senior. Batting third, senior number 2, Jackson Blomberg in center. Batting cleanup, sophomore catcher, number 8, Ethan Cook. Batting fifth, I should say, and doing the pitching is number 11, senior Dominic Quednow. Batting sixth and playing first base is going to be junior number 13, Brady Heiser. Batting seventh in right field, number 1, sophomore Seth Borkert. Batting eighth and playing second base, number 9, junior Tyler Mataika. And batting ninth in left field, number 5, senior Donovan Sutherland. Again, for Rib Lake is going to be Sheethauer, Woody, Blomberg, Cook, Quednow, and Heiser, Borkart, Mataika, and Sutherland for the undefeated Rib Lake Redmen out of the Merrillwood North. And head coach Dick Iverson. On the other side, for the Columbus Catholic Dons, head coach Jared Krasselt. A perfect 6-0 to start the season for the Dons in their navy blue jerseys, those white pinstripes. Columbus and black letters across the front with white numbers and the navy caps. The Dons line up as follows. Leading off and doing the pitching will be senior number 13, Blake Jacoby. Hitting second and doing the catching will be a sophomore, number 6, Mac Konechny. Batting third and playing shortstop, senior number 5, Emmett Konechny. Batting cleanup at first base, number 25, senior Cy Becker. In the 5 spot, the designated hitter, a sophomore, number 10, Devlin Timler. He's hitting for the center fielder, number 11, Alex Edwards. Batting in the 6th spot, a freshman at third base, number 16, Carter Summer. Batting 7th in left field, number 7, junior Drew Lang. Hitting 8th at second base, freshman number 20, Carson Eckes. And hitting 9th in right field, number 3, senior Nate Nemitz. And the Dons will line up as follows. Jacoby, Konechny, Becker, Timler, and Summer. Lang, Eckes, and Nemitz for the Dons. Beautiful, slightly windy day here in Marshfield, but glad to be with you guys on this Monday afternoon, early evening. So we're closer and closer to first pitch. So we'll turn things over to our public address. Looks like we're just going to jump right into it. Current temperature 64 degrees. Be some breezy conditions throughout the course of the day. But all in all, just a good, strong day and a great day for baseball, especially compared to what we had over the weekend. The cold, the wind, the snow. Some flurries that we had on Friday. The Dons playing their first game since the 15th. It's been a week. They got that win over Regis. They have not played since. On the other side for Rib Lake, they come in 4-0 in the conference, 7 overall. They last played on the 16th, so it's been 6 days. A 10-0 win over Prentice. Their closest games, they had a 5-3 win over Marathon back on the 5th. That's a big one. They took down DeSoto by 9-8. They got back-to-back 5-1 wins over Athens, 14-1 and 10-0 over Prentice. They jump back into conference play starting tomorrow, and tomorrow might be the battle for that conference championship with Abby Colby they'll say go home and home. They'll be at Abbotsford tomorrow. They will host Abbey-Colby on Thursday before they have Auburndale on Friday. Abbey-Colby, Phillips, and Rib Lake all 4-0 in the Merrillwood North. As here comes Talon at Sheetower to lead things off. Of course, for Columbus Catholic, they had a big win over Osseo Fairchild, wins over Spencer twice. They 2-0 win over Regis. The last time they played, that was back on last Monday. So stepping in is Sheetower, the shortstop. Leadoff man against Blake Jacoby. And the first pitch of the afternoon is going to be in there for a strike on the outside corner. And right in there again. Quickly, 0-2 on Sheetower. To be a good test for both these teams. Again, right neck and neck in standings, records. It's going to be both teams to be knocking on the door of the top 5 as that'll miss down low. It's 1-2. Sheetower, Woody, and Blomberg. Sheetower slightly open stance. That one high and away. Another fastball, and he's worked it back even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jacoby out of the windup. Misses outside. He's running it all the way back to a full count. 3-2. As well from our friends at SC Swiderski and the SCS Apartment or Homes, where you want to live, work, and play all throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. There's a high pop-up on the infield. Who wants it? It'll be Eckes to call the catch, and there's out number 1. Again, for our friends at SC Swiderski and SCS Apartment Home, where you want to live, work, and play throughout central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, the Fox Valley. So no matter where you live, you can look to SC Swiderski. That'll make you feel right at home. Visit scswiderski.com for more today. Here's Andrew Woody, the senior third baseman, wears number 7, right-handed hitter, very front end of the batter's box. Front foot on the front chalk line. You don't see that very often as he tries to drop down a bunt, and he bunts it foul. It's 0-1. You just don't see stances like that. You don't see, very rarely do you see a player standing at the very front edge of the box. Usually they're gonna want to be in the back to have a little bit of that extra split beat to try and identify the pitch and get a good swing off. And now back to more of a normal stance for Woody, even in the box. The only time you'd move up would be a curveball specialist, as that one will miss down and away, 1-1. We have the defensive lineman for you guys shortly for the Dons. There's one popped foul and out of play, first base side. It's 1-2. And for Columbus, behind Jacoby, your outfield from left to right is going to be Lang in left, Edwards in center, Nemitz over in right. Your infield from third base across at the hot corner is going to be Carter Summer. Up the middle is Emmett Konechny and Carson Eckes. Ty Becker picks it over at first. And Matt Konechny doing the catching for right-hander Blake Jacoby. Big curveball, didn't really curve, and it's 2-2. A beautiful, albeit slightly windy day here at Hackman. Beautiful ballpark, one of the best in the area, if not the state. There's a fly ball, foul territory, left field side. That'll slice out a play. We'll try it again. And beautifully maintained, a beautiful looking infield. That high fence around, right in the neighborhood. It's really kind of a slice of America. With one field in the neighborhood, as there's one down and away, count runs full again. It's kind of what you expect a high school baseball field to look like in a town like Marshfield. Plenty of parking, easy spot to get to just about anywhere in town. Full count. And there's one sliced foul. Woody with another strong at bat. That bounced off the roof of the dugout. Now to play. So they're making Jacoby throw a lot of pitches here in this inning. And of course, Columbus right back at it. They'll be doing their home and home with Neilsville starting tomorrow and Thursday. There's one popped up sky high. That's going to be still in play. Konechny with a play. and he leans over and makes the play for out number 2. That was a major league pop-up in foul ground. There's a lot of room behind home plate as well. So there's a lot of foul territory. So 2 down now for the center fielder, Jackson Blomberg. Blomberg, one of the top hitters. Comes in hitting 240, but he's been one of the top guys all year. Woody was the leading hitter at 385 coming into the day. Slightly open stance, and he's going to take one down for ball 1 from Jacoby. Also from our friends over at Hiller's True Value, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. Get the tools you trust from the people you depend on. Hiller's True Value, right here in Marshfield. That one will miss outside, and it's 2-0 on Blomberg. So Jacoby's got 2 pop-ups, but he's had to work for it. Both guys have run it full, and Woody especially fouled off a couple of tough ones and made him throw 7 or 8 pitches as that's now inside. It's quickly 3-0 now on Blomberg. That one is in there on the inside corner with a fastball, and it's 3-1. Ethan Cook on deck hoping to get a chance. Ground ball to short, nice big hop. Konieczny can't handle it, and he's going to be safe. Let the ball play him. A little bit of a nasty hop off the lip of the grass, and that's going to be an E6. As the 2-out base runner, and that'll bring up the catcher, sophomore Ethan Cook. Where's number 8? So leadoff runner Blomberg, decent lead over at first, a couple of steps. He'll hold. The first one is right back, deflected off of the glove. And that's going to be tipped into center field around second. Blomberg on his way to third. He will hold there. And what's going to be a base hit for Cook. He hit that one right on the nose. Jacoby did what he could to knock it down, and Eckes just couldn't quite get there on the diving backhand attempt. And there's now 2 on, 2 outs. We're going to have a courtesy runner. That'll be Jackson Shute. Freshman will run for the catcher. Now here comes Dominic Quednow, the pitcher, left-handed hitter. Number 11. We'll see if Shute goes in motion. And the first one is in there for a called strike. So hit and error have runners at the corners for Rib Lake here in the first inning, looking to strike first. And might be just as important. They're making Blake Jacoby throw a lot of pitches with conference games for both teams coming up here. If they can get to this bullpen, that's fouled off third base side, and it's 0-2. They can make, if either of these teams can make the other one throw, get a lot of arms in the game. Because, I mean, both teams, it's not a conference game, but both teams definitely want to win, keep that 0 in the loss column. Rib Lake 7-0, Columbus Catholic 6-0. Quickly 0-2 on Quednow. Heiser on deck. They got him picked off. And we're going to see if they're going to try and steal this run. And the tag is made before Blomberg can get a look here. It'll be 1-6-3 on the pickoff, and the inning is over. So they tried the first and third play. It did not work. And Rib Lake comes up empty here in the first. No runs on a hit with an error and a runner left. We've played 1/2 inning. We've got no score. Be the first at bat for the Dons when we return on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. They have turkey calls, decoys, and more from HS Strut, Mojo, and Woodhaven. Food plot seed and mineral from Big & J, Real Deal, Big Tine, and Whitetail Magic. Rifles, handguns, and shotguns in stock from Springfield, Mossberg, Glock, Ruger, and Savage. And a wide variety of Big Bear Down scent sprays and bear bait by the bag, by the barrel, and by the truckload. 2 convenient Wisconsin locations or online at BigBearDown.com.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
Bottom half of inning number 1. Left-hander Quednow getting his warm-ups for Rib Lake. Take on Jacoby Konechny here for Columbus Catholic in the bottom half of the first after they tried the first and third play, and it was executed perfectly by Blake Jacoby especially. Keeping an eye on Blomberg over at third and running toward the base runner who froze completely when you had the freshman courtesy runner as well. That's just a young player, hadn't been used to that type of play on the varsity level, and then a senior pitcher and veteran infield who know exactly how to run that play, and just like that, the inning was over. So as we get set for the bottom half of the first, reminder result from our friends at BBD Sports Shop, your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. Shop 2 convenient Central Wisconsin locations in Cadott or Abbotsford, or online at BigBearDown.com. Also, a word from our friends at Felker Brothers of Marshfield, leading manufacturer of stainless steel products. Congratulates student-athletes across Central Wisconsin on your accomplishments both on and off all the courts and fields. Your commitment to succeed is an example for all, so best of luck this season from Felker Brothers of Marshfield. We're here to support you. Here comes Blake Jacoby to lead things off. The Don pitcher, left-handed hitter. And down to those sharp white pinstripe with the blue jerseys as the first one is up and out of the zone for ball 1 from the left-hander Quednow. Outfield, the defense behind him. Be Sutherland in left, Blomberg in center, Borkhardt over in right. So that'll bounce in there and it's 2-0. Woody over at third base. Schiethauer over at the shortstop. He'll turn those plays with Mataika at second base. Heiser over at first, and Cook does the catching for Quednow. Quickly 2-0. Jacoby taking all the way, and he takes outside, and it's 3-0. Again, this Rib Lake team, equal parts veteran and young, a lot of sophomores, a lot of seniors. Built well in the Merrillwood North. Again, right now, a 3-team race, all 4-0. As a 4-pitch walk gets Jacoby aboard with nobody out for Matt Konechny. Again, Rib Lake, Abby Colby, and Phillips all 4-0 in the Merrillwood. Columbus Catholic and the Dons currently leading the Clover Belt. So we'll see if Jacoby looks to run on the left-hander. We'll see what the kind of move Quednow's got as well. Straight up and down. And the first one is in there, almost like a cutter. And it's a strike, and it's 0-1. Definitely some side-to-side movement on that heater from Dominic Quednow. Hear the wind picking up a little bit from our field mic. That one down and away. 1-1. Snap throw back, and Jacoby's in there standing. You always got to be ready with a left-hander on the mound. That quick move or deceptive move doesn't break that 45-degree plane. Slide step that time, and he misses high. 2-1. Close to a balk as well. He came very close to not stopping. Leadoff walk to Jacoby. He's at first base. 6 out of the 7 have been out of the zone for Quednow. Runners going. Inside. Throw down to second. Is going to be late. It's a stolen base. Jacoby watching all the way. He had his eyes on Quednow until he was about 30 feet down the line. So an interesting jump, and he got there easily. The ball was high and tight. Cook wasn't quite in a good position, and the throw was well laid. Jacoby, now we'll see if he maybe looks to try and take 30. He's got a big lead, and no one holding him on. He'll hold, and it's a strike, and it's the full count, 3-2. Jacoby probably could have gotten third base there because, again, nobody was holding. He was dancing around 20 feet off the bag. Now, they got Mataika holding him on and hustling back and shortens his lead by half. And it's ball 4. So back-to-back walks. Have 2 on and nobody out for Emmett Kanichi. And we're going to have a courtesy runner for the catcher. That'll be Brody Casperson, who was going to run number 21. Coach Iverson meeting with his left-hander to calm him down. A couple of walks. 8 of his first 11 have been out of the zone. So Emmett Kanichi, the shortstop, and multi-year starter. Started in the state tournament a couple of years ago on the mound. Likely to get the ball in one of those 2 games this week against Neillsville. First one to him is high and away, ball 1. After stranding a runner at third in the top half of the inning, Columbus Catholic looking to strike first here in the bottom half of the first inning. That one is up as well, 2-0. That's 10 of 13, or 10 of 12 out of the zone for Quednow. Left-hander making his second start. Slide step, and he misses up. And he's fallen behind 3-0. Second of 3 hitters that he's fallen 3-0. Yeah, I think Emmett here is not even going to think about swinging the bat. Jacoby dances off a second. And he lost him, ball 4, and he has walked the bases loaded. On 14 pitches. 2 4-pitch walks. And here's Cy Becker. Cy over at first base this evening. And so Quednow's going to work from the windup now. And swinging away, he's going to hit a little flare into center. Blomberg's going to run up, he'll make the catch. Runner will tag. Throw's going to be up the line, and Jacoby will score on the sacrifice fly. So Becker swinging right away on the first pitch. Gets the job done. Sacrifice fly and an RBI. Jacoby's in to score. And just like that, 1-0 Columbus Catholic, as here's Devlin Timler, the DH. As well, from our friends at Sports Scene in Marshfield, your official fanwear store for player jerseys, hats, autograph memorabilia, and more. Sports Scene, up the stairs from World Buffet in the Marshfield Mall. Some clouds rolling through. That one nowhere close, and Cook does a good job to get out of his crouch and make the catch. 1-0 on Timler. Becker, knowing he was going to get that first pitch strike with nowhere to put him, Quednow had to get ahead of him. He swung away, and it was just deep enough, and Blomberg did not make a good throw well up the third base line. That one will bounce in the dirt, and it's 2-0 on Timler. All makings of a short outing for Quednow. We talked about in the top half how Rib Lake had made Jacoby throw a lot of pitches. Quednow doing the exact same in the bottom half. Really struggling with command here in the early going. Look back at second. That one will be in there, top half of the zone, strike one. 2-1 on Devlin Timler. And he's hitting for Alex Edwards as the DH today. Run is in on 3 walks and a sac fly. Bears strike 2 outside corner. Quinton's worked it back 2-2 on Timler. Slightly closes up the stance. Right-handed hitter. Casperson leads off as second. And no one really holding him on. That one chopped to third. That's bobbled. Only play is at third, and they get the out there on the fielder's choice. As Woody's able to hang on and make the play. Casperson just about got there, hustling down from second to third. If that's any further left, everybody would have been safe. Here's Carter Summer, the third baseman, hitting in the 6th spot. And the first one is on the inside corner. Outfield playing the lines. Not sure young Mr. Summers' speed, but if he gets on the right center field gap, he might be running for a long time. And the wind really picking up now. There's strike 2. So Quednall settled down a little bit since that first few batters. Now he wants the signs changed with his catcher. Making sure Emmett Knichty's not picking anything up. Slide step, that one down. Tried to get him to chase down and in. Summer lets it go, 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Slide step. Little cutter missing up, 2-2.
Buddy, be a hitter up there.
Two and 2 with Lang on deck. Little pop up to second. Backing up with the play in Mataika. And the inning is over. The Dons score a run without a hit. 3 walks and the Beckers sacrifice fly. And 2 runners are left. We have played 1 complete inning here from Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield. It is Columbus Catholic 1 and Rib Lake 0. You're watching non-conference undefeated baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new Express Lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
Top half of inning number 2 here for Rib Lake. Looking to tie this one up. It'll be Quetna who's at the plate when the pickoff happened. He's going to lead things off, followed by Heiser and Borkart. C-Steps in. Might as well from our friends over at Stop Construction, a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Stop Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. Jacoby, who worked around an error and a hit, get that scoreless inning as he misses low for ball one on Dominic Quednow. He's going to turn on that one and hook it foul right field side and over toward the batting cage. 1-1 on the Rib Lake pitcher. That one missing in. Swung on and missed. Fastball high and away. And 2 down, or 2 strikes, I should say, 2-2. No runs on a hit in that first inning. That'll miss low, and it runs full, 3-2. Columbus got a run without a hit. Full count, rolled foul toward first. And if there's been any sort of trend so far, it's that Rib Lake working the counts. First 2 batters went to full counts. Especially Andrew Woody, who had fouled off again a few really tough ones. It's a 3-ball count that Blumberg had his error on. There's one turned on and hooked foul again to the top of the batting cage, down the right field line. The full count delivery. Popped him up, foul territory. Is that going to stay in play? A long run over. And it'll land just shy of the Rib Lake dugout. It was a long run for Summer, Jacoby, and Matt Konechny. And I think especially Mac and Summer both kind of hesitate a little bit. They were looking up at the ball, didn't quite know where the dugout line was in the fence. It was a tough play for both of them. And then on that, Quednow draws the leadoff walk. Airball missed high and away. We're going to get a runner for the pitcher. Looks like no. So that'll bring up the first baseman, Brady Heiser. Junior. Quick move and missing low with a fastball is Jacoby. As well from our friends at Arts Body Shop, quality auto body and framework since 1952. There's a throw in with a dive. If you have an accident, let MACCI's 24 Small Business of the Year give you a free estimate. Call Arts Body Shop, South Central Avenue, here in Marshfield. 1-0 on Heiser, and he fouls that one straight back into the screen. Things leaving up 1-1. Leadoff runner aboard for Rib Lake. They're a third base runner of the game. But now taking his lead. Not much. It doesn't look like he wants to run. There's a line drive into right. Nimitz is there, making the catch for out number 1. It's one down now. Here's Seth Borkart, the right fielder. Another left-handed hitter. Open stance. Throw over, and Quednow's in with the dive. And Cybecker, who's Good hands over at first base. Borkhardt, the number 7 hitter in this lineup. And he quick pitch, and he drops down a perfect bunt. Throw is going to be late. It's going to be an infield single. Jacoby tried to quick pitch. And Borkhardt was ready, and he dropped down a perfect bunt. Never left the grass. Someone did a really good job just getting to it, even making it competitive at first. And Becker with a insane stretch, but it was nowhere in time. And now 2 on with just 1 out for Tyler Mataika. Second baseman. He's going to be late on that one, fouls it off first base side toward the parking lot. So Quinn stands at second. He drew that leadoff walk. Borkhardt on the bunt singles over at first. Becker playing even with the bag, maybe a step in front over at first in front of the runner. Summer even with the bag, guarding the line over at third. Another one spoiled foul first base side, and quickly 0-2. Bottom of the order as Jacoby beckons his young catcher to talk to him if their signs right. Make sure the veteran, the senior standing at second base, isn't picking up their signs. Saw it happen on Saturday. I was in Green Bay covering Pacelli and Green Bay Notre Dame. Notre Dame, a couple guys are picking up signs, so gear from the Pacelli dugout to switch things up. Chopper towards second. Akis steps, throws, 2 down. It does advance the runners to second and third. So 2 down now for the number 9 hitter, Donovan Sutherland, the left fielder. Big chance for the bottom of the order to make a play. If Sutherland can reach, that would get things back to Schiethauer. And the leadoff. Jacoby looking to put up another 0, working through some trouble. Second inning in a row, the runner's been at third base. And the first one fouled and hung onto by Matt Konieczny behind the plate. It's 0-1. We're from Egg Country Farm Credit Services, a farmer-owned co-op. They're offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. Loans and leases, crop insurance, tax and records. They've got you covered for all of it. Contact Egg Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. 1-1 now is that fastball down and away. Jacoby slide steps and gets one. That's fouled away. I'm not sure why Sutherland is running. The run's going to come across and score on a wild pitch. It was a 1-1 count. Ratter's got to come back. He must have thought it was 2 strikes. Either way, we're tied up. One and 2 on the wild pitch. And so just wanted to get some running in. Just get his steps in early on. So 1 and 2. Yeah, I don't know how he didn't get a piece of that baseball. And he swings and misses. And the inning is over. That's going to be our first Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout of the day for Blake Jacoby. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro, the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. Rib Lake strikes for a run on 1 hit, and they left a runner. And after 1 1.5 innings, it's a 1-1 ball game on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a
a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Bottom half of inning number 2. In a 1-1 ball game. At the bottom of the order for the Columbus Catholic Dons here in the second inning against Dominic Qued now. Lang, Eckes, and Nemitz to hit against the left-hander after the wild pitch tied the game up in the top half of this inning. Don't forget as well to pick up all of your pets' favorites from Fleet Farm. You can find everything from food and treats to toys and health products all under one roof from all of the brands that you trust. Dogs or cats, they've got you covered, so shop your pets' everyday essentials at Fleet Farm. Mike Wellen, glad to be with you guys this now early evening here from Marshfield at Jack Hackman Field, just crossing the 5 o'clock hour, currently 61 degrees outside. Slight chance of some rain in about half an hour. We hope to not have that happen. We're sick of rain. It's baseball season. We have no time for rain anymore. First one is swung on and missed, down and in on Drew Lang. Looks like just some spot showers. There's strike 2 on the outside corner. Big leg kick, and there's a big breaking ball. Cook tagged with an empty glove, and he throws to first to secure the strikeout. There's out number 1. First real curveball we saw from Qued now that actually got the good spin rate on it. That one dropped right through the zone. Here's Carson Eckes, second baseman. Left-handed hitter. There's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. There's a line drive into the right center field gap. That's going to be down, a base hit. Blomberg hustles to cut it off and hold him to a 1-out single. And Carson Eckes has the first hit of the day for the Dons. That'll bring up Nate Nemitz, the right fielder, hitting in the 9 spot. Slightly open stance in the right-handed box and a throw over and in with a dive is the freshman Eckes. Well, from Blues Hair Studio, that spring is sprung at Blues Hair Studio on North Central Avenue here in Marshfield. The stylists at Blues Hair Studio are ready to help you get the best look for the spring. Book your appointment with Blues Hair Studio here in Marshfield. Nemitz drops down a bunt. He drops down a good one. Only plays at first, and it's going to be... Did he get the tag? No, he is safe. Nemitz is down and on his way to third is Eckes. I tend to lean hit on that. It was a really good bunt. The throw was on the bag, but a little bit wide, and Heiser just trying to keep the bag. He's a big fella. And Nemitz went right into his arm, but he's safe at first. They're at the corners for the top of the order, and Jacoby, he walked and scored back in the first. And the first one is in there for a strike. I can't in good conscience give an error on that play. That was a tough play by Cookie. You didn't have time to clear the runner. And Heiser did what he could, but he couldn't hang on to it. It would have been a bang-bang play anyway. Nemitz on the run. All in the dirt. He'll take second without a throw. Stolen base. And a 1-1 count on Jacoby. A chance to drive in a couple of runners here. So both teams have played small ball, and both teams have gotten an professional level bunt down. And now the infield's going to be in on the grass for Rib Lake. That one will miss inside, 2-1. Now still working out of the stretch with runners at second and third. And he misses down and away with another fastball, and it's 3-1 on Jacoby. Big thank yous goes out as well to our game day sponsors this evening: Hawkins Ash, Draxler Transport, Woodfield Inn and Suites, and Rem's Funeral Home. But now not giving up on Jacoby, and he gets a pop-up. Be just on the edge of the infield. Schiethauer makes the catch, and that's a big out number 2 for the left-hander. So 2 down now for Matt Konechny. He drew a walk back in the first. 2 runners in scoring position with 2 down. A couple of hits in the inning. The single from Eckes, the bunt single from Nemitz. And the first one is at the very top of the strike zone, 0-1. And just past this 5 o'clock hour. So over half hour into this game, bottom half of the second. Spin play of base runners as that's fouled straight back and take a big roll right back behind the plate. It's 0-2 now on Matt Konechny. Emmett standing on deck. Open for a chance here with a chance to drive in some runners.
Right center there, buddy. Right center.
2 runners in scoring position. There's been plenty of action on the base pass for both teams here in the first couple of innings of the game. Quidno out of the windup. Fly ball into shallow left. Sutherland is there. He'll make the call on the catch, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning and 2 left for Columbus Catholic as they left 2 runners in scoring position. We have played 2 complete. Your score is 1-1 on Zaleski Sports.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Buy 3 Goodyear tires and 1 is free has been extended at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Plus, get up to $200 back on 4 installed Goodyear tires when you use the Goodyear credit card. Buy 3 and 1 is free in March at Sherrill Tire and Auto. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
Top half of inning number 3 here from Marshfield. Blake Jacoby back out there. Hits his final throw down. It'll be the top of the order for Rib Lake here in the 3rd. It'll be Schiethauer, Woody, and Blomberg against Jacoby. Gave up a run on a wild pitch in that 2nd inning. Schiethauer 0 for 1. He popped up to second base back in the 1st inning, led off the game. The sophomore shortstop, one of the top 2 pitchers on this team. He's thrown about 20 innings already as that one misses. That one fouled off of our home plate umpire, got him right in the mask. He'll walk it off a little bit. That one caught him pretty good. Hope he's going to be all right. That one got him right in the wires of that mask. Coach Iverson going to go and talk to him, make sure he's all right. His partner walking over as well. He squeezes the hand, gets the feeling back. That one really stunned him. That was one of the first we've seen this year. Right off the front of that mask, part of the shoulder as well. He says he's good to go. He's going to get the mask back on, and we're going to resume play. It's a ball and a strike on Schiethauer. Round of applause from the fans here in the stands for the man in blue. Got to be tough to be back there calling balls and strikes. The 1-1. Popped foul straight back. 1-2. Jacoby's given up a run on 2 hits. He's walked 1 and struck out 1 through a 2+. That one down and away. Leaving things up. Humper still stretching out that right arm. That one down and away. Counter's going to run full. Our over our friends at Mutual of Wausau Insurance. They've been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you as that's fouled away first base side. And toward the equipment shed down there. Skies have turned overcast, still in the around 60 degrees. Line drive into center field. That's going to be down, a base hit. Edwards will field it as it rolls in there. And Talon Schiethauer aboard with a leadoff single. Now here's Andrew Woody, the leading hitter for Rib Lake to start this season. He's 0 for 1. He popped up behind home plate his first time up. 0 for 1 on the game. Schiethauer with good speed over at first base. Not much of a lead, though. Jacoby will step off and get a new set of signs from Matt Konechny. You take away the wind, it's a beautiful day. Even with the wind, it's a very solid day. And that's right back up the middle. And into center field, a base hit. Schiethauer's going to hold that second. That one just somehow found a way through everybody. I don't know if there's miscommunication there between Jacoby, Konechny, and Akis on who someone's going to get that ball. That ball is easily fieldable and playable. And if someone gets there, it's probably a double play. But again, miscommunication, nobody called it. Summer was crashing, and he was 30 feet away when Woody swung. So here's Blomberg. He singled. Or no, he reached on an error, I should say, back in the first. Ground ball to short. Trouble here as there's a strike for Jacoby. Couple of hits to lead things off. Coach Kraslow giving out some instructions to his infield. A couple of seniors and a couple of freshmen. Slide step. And missing low is Jacoby. 1-1 on Jackson Blomberg. Center fielder, their other primary hurler, the right-hander. For this Rib Lake team, he's like to start against Abby Colby. That's fouled straight back and out of play toward the grandstand. And into the grandstand, just shy of the first row. It's 1-2. Be a big strikeout here if Jacoby can get it. You're thinking strikeout pop-up, maybe. I mean, hard ground ball would help as well. Blomberg with good speed. Jacoby a slide step, and he misses high and tight with a fastball. 2-2 on Blomberg. Blomberg was a very good basketball player. And outside, count's going to run full, 3-2. Full count. And he did not go around on the high fastball, and the bases are going to be loaded on the walk. He's just able to check his swing. And now Rib Lake in business with their cleanup man up. Ethan Cook, the catcher, he's singled on a ball deflected by Jacoby back in that first inning. It was probably the hardest hit of the day. Yeah, he's going to hit a fly ball into shallow in the outfield. That's going to be a sliding grab made by Eckes. They got a double play there. A run does come across to score. On the double play, Schiethauer and time was not called, and taking second on the play was Blomberg.
He never tagged, he just came.
As they say, the runner did not leave early after the play in Schiethauer. So 2 outs, a run is in. And during that whole commotion, again, taking second was Blomberg. So it ends up being a double play and a really nice over-the-shoulder catch by Eckes. And I don't think they had called infield fly either. That'll miss outside, ball 1 on Quednow. So that locks things in. They cannot appeal anymore over toward third base just in case maybe he had left. A wheel back to second, and he's in there. So crazy play. There's a chopper toward first, foul. It's 1-1 on Dominic Quednow. So 2-1 Rib Lake now on the double play. That one popped back and out of play. There's a swing and a miss. A serve pro Jimmy Wenzel strikeout for Jacoby. So we played 2.5. A run and a couple of hits. And a runner left. It's 2-1 Rib Lake as you go to the bottom of the third on Zaleski Sports.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
2023 was a year of change, innovation, building something new, and teamwork. The H&S legacy is evolving, and we're carrying it forward, designing equipment that helps farmers get the job done, looking ahead to the future of farming while staying true to the values that have brought us this far and made us who we are today. H&S, strong heritage, strong people, stronger future.
Bottom half of inning number 3 here on Zaleski Sports. Mike Wellen here. Glad to be with you guys. So we'll get our final throw down. It'll be 3, 4, and 5 for the Dons. It'll be Emmett Konechny, Cy Becker, and Devlin Timler. Here in the third. Konishny walked back in the first. Quidnow's first pitch is going to miss high for ball 1. 3 walks, 1 strikeouts, 1 earned run allowed on 2 hits through 2 innings for Dominic Quidnow. That one fouled off the hand straight back, 1-1 on the Columbus Catholic shortstop. That one down and in, 2-1. Get a great test for both these teams. Undefeated non-conference opponent before they jump right back into some huge conference games tomorrow, as that'll miss up, and it's 3-1. Of course, tomorrow, especially weather permitting, as the wind's picking up now. The Dons taking on Neelsville, Abbey, Colby, and Rib Lake going head-to-head. Those are teams, in my personal opinion, the 2 best teams in the Merriwood North. And taken all the way. There's a strike. It's full on Emmett Konechny. Full count delivery is a fly ball into center. Blomberg ranges back a few steps and off to his left. He's going to make the call on the catch for out number 1. Here's Cy Becker stepping in. He had a sacrifice fly and an RBI back in the first, the only run of the game for the Dons. As he steps in, he might as well for our friends over at Sternweiss & Sons Ready Mix and Block Plant of Marshfield. Now hiring boom truck and concrete truck drivers. Be home every night. Work for the hometown team at Sternweiss & Sons. If it's time for you to make a change, apply today at the Wren Road Ready Mix location. Sternweiss & Sons of Marshfield. 1-0. That one popped up, foul ground, first base side. That will get out of play. Even things up 1-1. A couple of hits in that second inning off of Quidnow. The hit by Ackes up the middle and the bunt single from Nemitz. But other than that, he's settled in, got a strikeout of Lang. And after those 3 early walks, he has been much, much sharper. Ever since the Timler at bat. 1-1 on Becker. Inside with a fastball. It's 2-1.
Keep your elbow in.
3-1. Another one missing high and wide. The 3-1 is a pop-up on the infield. Who wants it? Mataika does. He'll make the call and the catch over at second base. 2 down. So 2 outs. That'll bring up Devlin Timler. He grounded into a fielder's choice at third base back in the first inning. As he steps in, you might as well for our friends at the Great Hog Axe Throwing, now open here in Marshfield. It's fun for all ages, 8 and older, so bring the whole family. Join a league or plan a party. Book your awesome experience today. Visit thegreatdogaxe.com or find them on Facebook for more information. That'll miss up and out of the zone. 1-0 on Devlin Timler. The 1-0. It's a chopper foul. Things leaving up 1-1. Quidnow, that big leg kick, and he misses up and away off speed. Looks like he was trying a curveball again. Pretty much he's throwing, looks like a 2-seam fastball, a cutter, a curveball. Maybe he's got a changeup in there. But nothing he throws is straight. Everything is moving for the left-hander. And that one right down the middle. 2-2. And that went behind him. Did not hit him. And it's full, 3-2. Behind the Cavs. So the second of 3 batters now has run the count full on Qued now. And he lost him. Ball 4 and Timler's aboard. Tying run on here in the third. For Carter Summer, he popped up to second base his first time up. Signs being given. Timler with good speed. See if he thinks about running. He's a big lead. He'll hold, and the first one is up and out of the zone. Ball 1. Quennell, again, very good balanced delivery out of the stretch when he goes with that leg kick, because he doesn't bring it forward or back. It just goes straight up. Gives him the option if he wants to go over or not. Now he does. And back with a dive is Timler. Not his best move, but it does keep the runner honest. But you know, he's a guy who, Jacoby was able to get a stolen base on him earlier, but he's going to be a guy who's going to be tough to run on. Nimitz got one as well, but that was a ball in the dirt. That one chopped. On the backhand, play is made at third. Woody's long throw in time, and the inning is over. Nice play there by Andrew Woody over at third, and the inning comes to an end. The 2-out walk is stranded, and after 3 complete, it's 2-1 Rib Lake. You're watching some non-conference undefeated baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955, and if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
Bottom of the order for Rib Lake here in the top half of the fourth would be 6, 7, and 8. Heiser, Borkhardt, and Mataika. Against Blake Jacoby. And Mike Willen here, glad to be with you guys as we're going to be getting the lights fired up pretty soon. Overcast skies. Looks like it wants to rain. I'm hoping it doesn't. If you're going to rain any day, just rain on Wednesdays when there's no games. First pitch of the fourth is swung on and missed. It's 0-1 on Brady Heiser. He flew out to right field his first time up. He hit a line drive to Nimitz. Run the second, run the third for Rib Lake. That fastball outside. It'll even things up 1-1. Arizona to get Culligan Water. It's only $9.95 a month for your first 3 months. Visit Sterling Culligan Water, CulliganH2O.com. Popped him up. Becker, you can hear him calling him, and he makes the catch. So 1 out here for Seth Borkhardt. He singled back in the second. A bunt single down the third baseline. Jacoby winds, delivers, and there's a line drive into left field, a base hit. Borkart 2 for 2. Fifth hit of the game for Rib Lake. Now bring up Tyler Mataika. 0 for 1, he grounded out to second base his first time up. That was back in inning number 2. We're going to get a pinch runner. The Jackson Shoot will run, which can only mean that Borkart's going to get ready to pitch. He's got good speed. Only thing I can think of why they would pull him is to get him loose and ready to throw. So Shoot will run. He was a courtesy runner in the first inning. He was involved in that pickoff play. It was first and third. Long side's given out to Mataika. See if he looks to drop down a bunt. Summer playing in on the grass, expecting it. This bottom of the order looks to manufacture a run. And the first one is in there for a strike, and he didn't square. Nothing in one. A Rib Lake second baseman. And that hit him. Got him right in the shoulder. And there's 2 on. That one had eyes. There's no chance he's going to dodge it. Got him right in the left shoulder. And so 2 on and 1 out for Donovan Sutherland. He struck out back in the second. Now we're going to see another runner. Be David Pessoa. Or Pecoa. Kea. Could read my own writing for a second. Either way, first and second, a couple of runners against Jacoby here. A single and a hit batter. Becker way in on the grass, expecting a bunt, and the first one is in there for strike 1. Broadcasting live from Jack Hackman Field here on Zaleski Sports. Mike Wellen, glad to be with you guys. A 2-1 Rib Lake lead. They have had runners at scoring position in every inning. It's 0-2 on Sutherland. And it's been good defense that's kept this at only 2 runs. There's a swing and a miss, hung on to a foul tip by Konechny. And there's the third Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout for Blake Jacoby this evening. Again, called Jamie Wenzel for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. Top of the order up now. Talon Sheethauer, he's 1 for 2, singled and scored back in the third. Shoot over at second base. Pecoa over at first. And the first one is high and tight and just misses hitting him. It's 1-0. Borkart is getting loose in that bullpen down the left field line. Another lefty for Rib Lake. That'll miss high and away. It's 2-0. He likely looks like he'll get the bottom half of the inning. They're getting him loose now. Maybe he'll get Quedno out there, and if he gets into trouble, you bring in Borkart. That one popped up. Becker calls it foul ground. And he's got it, and the inning is over. So for the 4th consecutive inning, Rib Lake puts guys in scoring position. This time they're held scoreless. No runs on a hit and 2 left. We're halfway through. We've played 3.5. It's 2-1 Rib Lake. You're watching undefeated non-conference baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with a talented expertise of a big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontics and orthodontics, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for your family. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our communities and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Bottom half of inning number 4, bottom of the order, will be up for Columbus Catholic. It'll be Lang, Akidis, and Nemitz against Quedna, who's back out there for a 4th inning of work. Guess they can just get Borkort a couple of warm-up tosses in the bullpen, best to be ready to go in case Quedna gets in some trouble here in this inning. Across the bottom of this 5 o'clock hour, Drew Lang will lead things off. He struck out back in the second. The only strikeout for Dominic Quednow in this game. As umpire calling over Coach Iverson for something. I'm not quite sure what. I wonder if it's pitch count related or what. And whatever the umpire heard, he says we're good, so let's play ball. Here in the 4th. So lights starting to fire up around the field. Be in prime time soon. The first one to Lang is going to be low, ball 1. Find your next career path with just a phone call to Express Employment Professionals with locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and right here in Marshfield. No matter where you are in Central Wisconsin, save yourself some time and find your next employer at expresspros.com. 1-1 as Lang fouls that one away. Still in the low 60s. Temperature-wise, as there's a ground ball pulled just foul past third. So ball and 2 strikes. Winds at about 14, 15 miles an hour or so, give or take. Swung on and missed. There's that big curveball. Throw to first just to be safe and secure it. Second strikeout for Quednow, and there's 1 down for Carson Eckes. Carson singled back in the second inning, was stranded over at third base in that inning. And the first one is taken, strike 1. Bottom of the 4th, 2-1. Rib Lake, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They've left a small army on the base pass. There's strike 2. The Dons, 1 run on 2 hits. They've committed an error, and they've left 5. Rib Lake has also left 5. A couple double plays that hurt them, and pick off. That's down and away. It's 1-2. The 1-2 swung on and missed. Down and away. It was in the dirt. If he can throw to first, is good. And there's 2 outs now. A third strikeout for Quednow. Here's Nate Nemitz. He had a bunt single, and that's going to be it for Quednow. I think he just got pitch counted out. The call of the bullpen has been made. Borkart will come in and pitch. Seth Borkart. Quednow will head to the outfield. Looks like just a straight switch. So we'll step aside. Back after these messages in the bottom of the 4th with 2 down on Zaleski Sports.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Take a look at the changes. Looks like Seth Borkhardt into pitch. He goes from right field to the mound. Going from center field to right is Blomberg. Quentin goes from the mound. He will go into center field. And Nate Nemitz will step in to face Borkhardt. His first batter. First one down and away, ball one. So 3 2/3, 2 hits, 1 run, it was earned. Struck out 3, walked 4. There's one slapped foul right field side, and it's 1-1 on Nate Nemitz. Again, 3 2/3, 2 hits, 1 run, it was earned. Walked 4, struck out 3. For the left-hander. Another one fouled off by Nemitz. It's 1-2. That one slider misses down, 2-2. Again, a little bit of a two-seam fastball there, spoiled out of play. First base side, we'll try it again. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Nemitz. Borkhardt in relief of Quednow. Top of the order due up next. On deck that's outside. The count runs full, 3-2. Jacoby on deck looking for a chance here in the 4th. Another one fouled back. The 3-2 is popped up, foul and out of play again. Luckily that pouch in the right pocket. Plenty of extra baseballs for our umpire. The 3-2. Ball 4. Nemitz with a great at-bat. Draws the walk. Tying run aboard again here in the 4th. And here's Jacoby 0 for 1. He walked in the 1st. One of the big at-bats of the game in the 2nd. With 2nd and 3rd. And with just 1 out, he popped up to short. With the infield in. Signs being given. Left on left matchup here. Jacoby, a left-handed hitter. Fastball is in for a strike on the outside corner. That one fouled straight back. And it's quickly 0-2. Don's pitcher. Nemitz dancing off of first, and Borkhardt will step off and reset. 0-2 the count. That one down, trying to get him to chase. 1-2. Well played ball game all around from these two undefeated teams. Again, Rib Lake comes in 7-0, 4-0 in the Merrillwood. Don 6-0, 2-0 in the Clover Belt. Ground ball to second. It slows down enough. Throw is in time. Mataika makes the throw. He keeps the bag. And the inning is over 4-3 on the putout. So the 2-out walk is stranded as we go to the 5th. Columbus now has left 6 on base through 4. Your score 2-1 Rib Lake. We'll go to the 5th on Zaleski Sports.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Moving to the 5th inning, Jacoby back out there to work. He'll face 2, 3, and 4, Woody, Blomberg, and Cook for Rib Lake here in the 5th. A 2-1 lead for the Rib Lake Redmen. And looking and taking a double check here at the Columbus Catholic Game Changer, the official book. Quinton was at 66 pitches he was pulled, so he's kept under 70, which should make him available to throw Thursday. If they need him, when they play Abby Colby. So there's some smart pitching usage as that's a strike on Andrew Woody. Woody 1 for 2, he singled back in the 3rd. Was erased on the base pass on that bizarre run scoring double play that scored the go-ahead run. There's strike 2 with a fastball. Colby at 74 pitches. You know, 2 is spoiled foul. Will remain nothing in 2.
Push it way out there and get the button. Get the button. Oh, it opened already.
That'll miss high and away, ball 1. Just taking a look around, looks like we may be starting to see some droplets falling. Not a fan of that. And that one just missing outside, 2-2. Some of the fans who were sitting in front of the bleachers, looks like they're going to start moving up into the bleachers under the roof. Swung on and missed. Woody chases the high fastball, the 4th. Serve pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout for Blake Jacoby. Again, call Jamie Wenzel the #1 choice in Cleveland Restoration. Serve pro like it never even happened. Went out for Blomberg. 1 for 1. Or 0 for 1, I should say. He reached on an error in the 1st, drew a walk back in the 3rd. That fastball's up and out of the zone, ball 1. Top half of the 5th. There's a strike. 1-1 on Blomberg. Cook standing on deck. As the concrete in front of me is getting darker, so that means it is raining. As there's a fly ball into center. Alex Everidge ranging over to right center, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. 2 down now for Ethan Cook. Rib Lake catcher 1 for 2. He singled back in the 1st, popped up to second base. Again, he was the hitter in that crazy play that brought in what is currently the go-ahead run. An over-the-shoulder catch. was made by Eskis. And Coach Krasselt is going to go get the baseball from Blake Jacoby. And the call to the bullpen has been made. Jacoby will head to the outfield. Looks like Edwards will be heading out of the game. And a right-hander coming in. Looks like, is that Timler? Looks like Timler will pitch. So we'll step aside here in the top of the 5th. 2 outs. Devlin Timler in to throw. We return on Zaleski Sports.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 15 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now at 715-384-8118. Choose Drunken Chicken, BLT, Western, Mac and Cheese, Sweet Chili Chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has roasted chicken, fish, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Devlin Timler will pitch. Jacoby goes to center. As Ethan Cook will be the hitter. First one will miss down and in for ball 1. Again, Cook 1 for 2. Singled back in the first. Now one down as well, 2-0. Inside, kicks off the glove of Matt Konechny. It's quickly 3-0 on Cook. Dominic Quednow on deck. The line for Blake Jacoby, 4 2/3, 5 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. There's a strike, 3-1. That's a roller foul toward third. Counter run full, 3-2. That one fouled off. Counter remains full, 3-2, top half of the 5th. Timler trying to get his team back in the dugout, down by this 2-1 score. It's been a well-played game again, all around. Half swing, did he go? Yes, he did! Strike 3 swinging, the first Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout for Devlin Timler. And we've played 4.5. Nothing across for Rib Lake. We go to the bottom half of the 5th. 2-1 in favor of the Redmen on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Need a new mattress? Mall Furniture in downtown Marshfield has mattresses, and you can save like never before. We have stacks of mattresses, save big on factory liquidations and closeouts, one-of-a-kind items, and mismatched fabrics. Save on special purchases and rollback pricing on two-sided flippable mattresses. Discounts on adjustable bases and even clearance pricing on floor models.
The Furniture People. affordable for good home furnishings. Mall Furniture, where value is yours.
Bottom of 5, it'll be 2, 3, and 4 facing Borkhardt. Mack and Emmett Konechny, and then Cy Becker due up. Rain starting to fall again. We'll look at some of the games that happened earlier. Emotional night over in Pittsville as they got a big win over Port Edward, or they played Port Edwards. It was 12-5. Looks like that one may have left due to some weather there. We were outdoors. Over in Wisconsin Rapids, DC Everest picked up a 12-0 win over Wisconsin Rapids on the softball diamond. Pacelli leads Wild Rose in baseball 10-1. That game in the bottom of the 4th. Rib Lake leads the Columbus Catholic Dons, a softball team, 6-2. That game in the top of the 5th. As there's a strike on Matt Konechny. Mac 1 for 0 for 1 with a walk. And also on softball earlier from Woyak. There's a line drive towards second. Played on the backhand. There's going to be no play. It'll be an infield single for Mac Konechny. So leadoff man aboard, tying run is on. It was up to as well in 5 innings. 10-0 Pacelli beat Wild Rose. So those are our 5 games. One still going on. Or 2 still going on, I should say. Alongside this one, of course. So leadoff runner aboard. Third of the game throw over and in with a dive is Mack. And Konechny 0 for 1. He walked in the first, flew out to center, back in the third. There's a strike on the outside corner from Borkhardt. Bottom of the 5th, and with the rains continuing to fall. Kind of an off and on in spurts, but the wind has really picked up. There's a fly ball into center. Quentin now ranges over, calls off, and he dropped the ball! There's going to be the force at second as Konechny was going back to halfway. So it ends up being just a fielder's choice. It ends up being an 8-4-6 put out at second. 1 out for Becker. 0 for 1 with a sacrifice fly and an RBI. He's driven in the only run of the game for the Dons. That one missing high and away, and it's 1-0 on Cy Becker. So wind's shifting toward now blowing in. That's outside, 2-0. We'll be on here as long as we can, as long as this weather holds on, we can keep our equipment safe as that's time is called. Count remains 2-0. You can hear some of the droplets falling. The 2-0 is high, and it's 3-0 on Becker. There's a strike, 3-1. And ball 4, 2 on. Becker draws the walk. So here is Devlin Timler. So we play in the rain. Timler 0 for 1. He drew a walk his last time. Just 1 out. And that's in there for a strike. And McKinstry dancing off of second base. He bluffs the steal, goes about halfway. It's 1-1. Seth Borkhardt rubbing up the baseball, drying it off. Signs being given in the third base coaching box. Tying run is at second. Go-ahead runs at first with one out here in the fifth. And there's a strike. It's 1-2. Throw back and in standing is Knichny just barely. Knichny looks like he just wants to run. There's one rolled foul toward the third base coaching box. Still a ball and 2 strikes on Timler. Big chance here for the Dons. Hitting a walk, have 2 on. Breaking ball's going to kick away, get back behind home plate, and everyone is up. Wild pitch will advance Knichny to third and Becker to second. 2-2, now a base hit. Could give the Dons the lead. The sophomore looking to come through. Infield is in for Rib Lake. Outfield is in for Rib Lake. Good speed on the base pass. And swung on and missed. 2-seamer down and away. And that's a big out, number 2. And now it's up to the freshman. Coach Iverson calls time. He's going to go and talk to his left-hander. Summer is 0 for 2. Is due up. Do they take the chance and put him on and face Lang, who has struck out twice? I'm probably going to pitch very carefully to Summer with that base open. There is a pinch hitter on deck. On deck is Ray Becker, who would hit for Lang. Summer swings away, fouls it straight back, and it's 0-1. Carter in the game flew out, popped up to second base, and he's grounded out to third. Becker on deck. Cy Becker's at second. Emmett Knichny over at third here in the bottom of the fifth. That's just inside, and it's 1-1. That 2-seamer almost came back across the inside corner. Tying run is at third. The go-ahead run is at second for Columbus Catholic. There's strike 2 on the inside corner. Pretty much the same spot as the one before. He gets the call. So 1-2 on Carter Summer. Misses high and away, trying to get him to chase. 2-2, wind blowing in. And the rain picking up. This may be the last out of the game, as it is starting to open up here. That's in the dirt, kicks away, runners hold. Cook with a good block. Count runs full. Inside corner, strike 3 called. And the 5th inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts for Borkhardt. And Columbus Catholic leads 2 in scoring position in the bottom of the 5th. We go to the 6th, 2-1 on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Sixth inning is up. I've turned my field mic off just because the rain's starting to blow into our press box. You're going to have to you get some of the sounds picked up from my headset, but others are just going to have to listen to my voice here in the 5th, or in the top of the 6th, I should say. Timler back out, facing 5, 6, and 7. Quedin now will lead things off. 2-1 game. Big missed opportunity there for the Dons, 2nd and 3rd. With 2 outs, and they left them there as his strike 1 on Qued now. 0 for 1, a walk and a strikeout. He has scored a run. That one a ground ball past Becker into right field. Like it took a wicked hop. Probably going to be an E3. So leadoff man on for Heiser. Heiser 0 for 2. Second error of the game for Columbus Catholic on that ground ball. He squares and bunts it foul. Get a new one in. Big insurance run over at first base for Rib Lake here in the top of the 6th. He squares again, takes one down. Again, he looks good when he does. It's a good one. Only plays at first. It's kind of a funny hop, throw in time. Sacrifice successful. 1-3. On the outs, Qued now over to second base. 1 out for Borkhardt. Thank you all for joining us here at Jack Hackman Field. Mike Wendland here on the call. As Timler has a looper into left field. That's down a base hit. The windmill is on. The throw is cut off. Play at the plate. The throw is going to be late. And on his way to second on the throw is Borkhardt. They'll trade spots. And it's 3-1. Borkhardt 3 for 3. And the perks of a pitcher gets the warm-up jacket on the base pass. You don't see that very often anymore. It used to be a very common thing. Remember videos years ago of guys like John Smoltz running the base pass, wearing their warm-up jacket. as the rain continues to fall. Still just one out. Here's Tyler Mataika. 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch his last time up back in the 4th. There's a line drive into center field. That's down a base hit. Jacoby plays on a hop, gets it in. They're at the corners. For Sutherland, who was going to be pinch hit for. It's like Briley Leonard will hit. Sutherland had struck out twice. We'll give the chance to Leonard. The freshman. Signs given out for the first and third play. Riblick did try and run it in the first, and it was unsuccessful. We'll see if they try it here with some speed on the base pass. Not yet, and that's in the dirt. It's 1-0. Three to 1 now. Rib Lake leads here, 1 out in the 6th. Swung on and missed. High and tight fastball. 1-1 on Briley Leonard. Runner holds. Now one swung on and a swing and miss. Runners hold. 1-2. Like a miscommunication there. He might have crossed up Matt Konechny. Either that or he got the umpire again. And the more I think about it, the more I'm seeing him stand there. That may have gotten the umpire a second time. And right arms. Taking some friendly fire. 1-2, the count. Got him. Strike 3 called. There's the second Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout for Devlin Timler. 2 outs for the top of the order. Here's Talon Scheithauer. That's going to be down and away, knocked down. Runners will hold on his way to seconds. Mataika, he's going to take it without a throw. Knowing Konechny was not going to risk a throw there. So now second and third, a couple big runs across, or big runs on the base pass right now for Rib Lake. Trying to extend this lead. They currently sits at 2. Borkhardt over at third. Mataika over at second. That's down and away, and a diving stop made by Matt Konechny, and they're going to get a new baseball in for Timler. That one missing in. 3-0. Being careful with Scheithauer, but with Woody on deck, their leading hitter. Inside, ball 4, and the bases are going to be loaded. Andrew Woody will hit. Leading hitter came in hitting close to 400. 1 for 3 in the game. Singled back in the 3rd. Struck out back in the 5th. All those at-bats were against Jacoby. There's a line drive into the left center field gap. That's going to be down. That's going to hit. That's going to bring in 2. He'll hold up. There will be at the corner. The ball is overthrown, and Woody's going to take second on the overthrow. It's 5-1. Single in there. A 2-run single for Andrew Woody. He takes second on an E7. A 3-run inning for Rib Lake. All of these runs unearned. So that one will miss on Blomberg, the 8th hitter of the inning. Bomber goal for 2 with a walk. Popped him up, foul ground. Kenichi gives a look. Let's get out of play. And leaving things up 1-1. One and one on Jackson Blomberg. Curveball's up. 2-1. All started with an error. That one kicks away. Wild pitch. That'll bring in another run. And it's 6-1. Count will go to 3-1. Swinging away and fouls it back. Count will run full. And the rain continuing to fall here at Hackman. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. The third Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout for Timler. But 4 runs across for Rib Lake. On 3 hits, a couple of errors, and a runner left. Through 5.5. It's now 6-1 Rib Lake. Ron Zaleski Sports.
BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this summer. They have turkey calls, decoys, and more from HS Strut, Mojo, and Woodhaven. Food plot seed and mineral from Big & J, Real Deal, Big Time, and Whitetail Magic. Rifles, handguns, and shotguns in stock from Springfield, Mossberg, Glock, Ruger, and Savage. And a wide variety of Big Bear Down scent sprays and bear bait by the bag, by the barrel, and by the truckload. 2 convenient Wisconsin locations or online at BigBearDown.com.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
Ray Becker will hit here in the 6th. As the rain picks up. Becker hitting for Lang. And he takes a strike. Becker, Eckes, and Nemitz here in the 6th, facing Borkhardt. Swung on and missed. Borkhardt's done some good work in relief. He's gone an inning and a third. He's got a couple of strikeouts. That's down low. It's 1-2. Did some Houdini work in the bottom of the 5th. At 2nd and 3rd, was able to get out of it. It was the tying and go-ahead runs at the time. That's low. 2-2 now on Becker. There's a little looper towards 2nd and a leaping grab made by Mataika for out number 1. It's a little floating liner. Runner now for Carson Eckes. 1 for 2 on the day. He singled back in the 2nd. Struck out back and forth. That was the last batter Qued now faced. He takes a strike. 1-1. That one knuckled, fouled back. 1-2. The Don's second baseman. Curveball fouled off third base side. One and two. And there's a swing and a miss. The third strikeout of the last 4 hitters for Borkart. That'll bring up Nate Nemitz. Nemitz 1 for 1, a single and a walk in the game. He's been on base twice. Looking for a 2-out rally here in the 6th. That one missing just in. Cook held it there for a second. It's 1-0. Ground ball towards second. Mataika is there. Steps. Throws. Got him by half a step just in time. It's a 1-2-3. 6th inning. Or no, they call him safe. They're saying the foot was pulled. Oh, he dropped the ball? Well, I stand corrected. Of course, I look down to write in my book, and E3 happens. Because of course it does. So now the top of the order, here's Blake Jacoby. 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. And that got him right in the shoulder. Jacoby's aboard. So that'll bring up Matt Konechny. Gets the shin guards off and goes to the plate. And we play under the lights and we play in the rain. We're going to try and find the baseball. Umpire asking if the ball went that way. And so that looks like we're going to be good to go. 2 on, 2 outs here in the 6th. That error giving some life to the Dons. And a chance for Matt Konechny to try and drive in a run. Nemitz with a big lead at second. They're not holding him on, up by 5. That's going to miss outside.
I don't see anybody over there, but it's pretty deep, you know. I don't hear no hooting or hollering either.
2-0, that one outside. It's amazing how the little things can sometimes snowball. A dropped, easy throw by Heiser has forced multiple extra pitches, 2 extra batters here in the inning, and a chance at maybe a comeback here if they can get something across here in the 6th. It's 3-0. On Matt Konechny, he's going to be taken all the way here, and he takes it down. A late strike call. He thought it was a strike. He wasn't ready to head to first, and then the umpire goes, well, if you think it's a strike, I'm just saying it's a strike. It's 3-1. Mutual agreement there on that call. 3-1 on Mac, Nemitz, and Jacoby, the runners. Fouled off, and the count's going to run full, so now the runners get a head start on the release. Huge moment here. If the Dons want to get a comeback going, they need to get Mac to come up big. Wheel back, a pickoff attempt, and he's in there standing. Not often you see a guy actually wheel back to second on a full count with 2 outs, knowing the runners are going to be going. If you can catch them, it'll work, but that was all kinds of trouble potentially. Runners go. Swung on and missed. He gets him swinging. He ends up striking out the side. No runs, no hits, an error, and 2 left. We go to 7. It is 6-1 Rib Lake on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
Top of the 7th. Timler back out there. He will face 4, 5, and 6. Cook, Quednow, and Heiser. Let's get a couple final warm-ups in. Cook 1 for 3. Anyone reaches, Borkart will get a chance for his 4th hit. The first pitch of the 7th is up for ball 1. It was a 2-1 heading into the 6th, a 4-run 6th. All of those runs unearned. It's giving some breathing room for Rib Lake, looking for their 8th win to start the season. Comebacker right to Timler, 1 hopper. And he throws him out. 1 down for Dominic Quednow. 0 for 2. He scored a couple of runs. He reached on the error back in the start of that 6th inning. Also walked and scored back in the 2nd. If they can keep a 0 up here and get goal back in down 5, it'll be 3, 4, and 5. Emma Kanishi, Cybecker, and Timler to hit for the Dons in the bottom of the 7th. That'll miss up, ball 1. Ready to string a rally together against Borkart, who's over 50 pitches. Bullpen is quiet for Rib Lake. He's going to get the end of this game. There's a swing and a miss. Dominic Quednow over in center field. After getting pulled from off the mound, it's 2-1 on him. That one popped straight back out of play. 2-2 on Quednow. That one bouncing down and away and gets all the way back. Count runs full, 3-2. And he lost him, ball 4. And there's a 1-out base runner for Heiser, who's 0 for 2. He dropped down to sacrifices last time. We'll see if they have him do it again. Just get that extra run in scoring position. Runner is going and is fouled back. Hit and run was on. Borkert on deck, still with that warm-up jacket on. There's a line drive. Foul. Stung into the left field corner, but just wide of the bag. 0-2 on Brady Heiser. Looks like the weather may be past us for now. 0-2 on the Rib Lake first baseman. Throw over and in with a dive is Dominic Quetnow. Fly ball into center. Jacoby ranging over into the gap, diving. He makes the catch, diving into the right center field gap. Great play there from Blake Jacoby, covering a ton of ground for out number 2. Also saving a run. If he doesn't get there, Quednow would have been running for a long time. So 2 down now for Seth Borkert, who's 3 for 3. He's driven in a run. He scored a run. Also in line for a potential save. Runner going, ball's high and away, throw on to second is in time, and they got him, caught stealing. Konechny fires a strike to second. Quednow caught stealing, and the inning is over. No runs on a walk, and a runner left. Last chance for the Dons, down by 5. Bottom of the 7th is coming up. It's 6-1. Rib Lake on Zaleski Sports.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new Express Lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed.
It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
3, 4, and 5 for the Columbus Catholic Dons. They need 5 off of Seth Borkert. Otherwise, they will drop to 6-1, and the Rib Lake Redmen will move to 8-0. Konechny, Becker, and Timler to hit. There's a line drive. That's into right field. There's a leadoff base hit. As Evan Konechny does his best Derek Jeter, an inside-out swing, and they throw back behind him, and they almost got him rounding first. Cook hustling down the line. So here's Becker. 0 for 1, a sacrifice fly and a walk. He's driven in the only run of the game. Ground ball could be 2. 4, 6, and the return throw is late as Becker belly flops across first. And there's one down. So here's Timler. It's always been kind of a rule, if you're starting the game and your jersey's not dirty by the end of the game, you're doing something wrong. Timler today is 0 for 2. He's walked back in the third. That's going to be high and outside for ball 1. Through 2 2/3, Borkhardt struck out 4, walked 1, hit a batter. That one high and away. 2-0. Of course, stay tuned following the game. We'll have our Nationville Dairy post-game show. If Rib Lake hangs on, all of my interviews will be off air. If the Dons come back, we're going to get Coach Krassel up here and talk to him, and will be the comeback hero. And ball 4. Timler draws the free pass. Bringing up Summer. 0 for 3. Fly out. Ground out. And a strikeout in the game. That one kicks away, and that's going to advance the runners up 90 feet. Wild pitch. Still just 1 down. Borkhardt no work from the windup. Against the freshman Summer. Popped him up straight back and out of play. Count to 1-1. Popped him up on the infield. Who wants it? Caught in right field by Blomberg for out number 2. And on re-entry, it'll be Lang who will hit. As someone's car is going off, and I hope it's not mine. Last chance for the Dons. They need a late rally here. Two and 0. There's a strike, and it's 2-1. Swung on and missed. Dons now down to their final strike. Borkhardt looking to put this on the end and cement himself as the Highlight House player of the game. That one just missing in, counter run full. 3-2. Ball 4, bases are loaded. Foul ground, and that will drop for Eckes. I can confirm it is not my car that's going off. Eckes 1 for 3. The 0-1 is a strike on the outside corner. The pitch out didn't go far enough. It caught the corner. So 0-2 on Eckes. And he fouls that one off third base side and stays alive. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Another one fouled away. So they're out of baseballs. Borkert over 70 pitches now in relief. Trying to end this game. High and tight. Nemitz on deck, who would represent the tying run if he gets to the plate. Swung on and missed. The high fastball ends the game. And with 1 hit and 3 left, the Dons leave him loaded. And your final score tonight, it was 6-1. Rib Lake gets the win. We'll step aside for get ready for a Nason-Ville Dairy postgame show on the way on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nason-Ville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nason-Ville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Get those fresh cheese curds made daily. Marshfield Curtis, NasonvilleDairy.com. See Coach Iverson and the Rib Lake Redmen get to 8-0 after a big-time win here in non-conference baseball. 6-1 your final. Seth Borkart, 3 for 3, gets the save as well. Columbus Catholic drops to 6-1 on the young season, but still in a pretty good spot in the Clover Belt. As I catch my breath, I was running down to try and get Coach up here, but we'll see if we can get him up here on air or not. Give him just a couple of moments to wrap things up. And as we look, it looks like they're going to be talking for a while. So that being said, we're going to wrap things up here before the rain restarts. So thank you for joining us. This has been an abbreviated version of your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Again, 6-1, Rib Lake gets the win. The win to Dominic Quinn now. The save goes to Borkart. The loss goes to Blake Jacoby. As Rib Lake is undefeated, 8-0. And doing a great job to start the season with some big games the rest of the week against Abbey Colby, Columbus Catholic. A couple of big games against Neilsville tonight, or this week as well, in the Clover Belt. That being said, we'll say so long. My name is Mike Whalen. This has been your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Until next time, everyone stay warm, stay safe, stay dry. I'll talk to you next time. Good night from Zaleski Sports.